Who's that with him? Whose side you on? You flipped on us, brother? You coming or what, man? What you doing?
Yo, Tort, where your head at? I'm talking to you. I know you're low, my man. Carmen giving you divorce papers this morning? That's some low-down, dirty business. Wasn't even your fault. You were baited. The word I heard? Blackmore hired that fool to come pick a fight with you. Coached him to say those lies about your boys. Then, surprise, the police walked right in. Someone tipped him. No coincidence to it. Blackmore was all over that. Now, Blackmore's got collared himself. He's in here now, with the freaks and the fiends and the schemers and us. Now, I can set him up for you, but there's just one hitch in the plan. I never laid eyes on the man. What'd he look like?
Looks like trouble.
Whatever, my man. Shoot, I'll help you bury that motherfucker.
Somebody needs to learn his place.
What's that you gonna do, boy?
Yeah, that's right. I'm a last-minute entry, and now I'm playing this game.
Blackmore owns Eastern now. Particularly you two.
Ain't a living soul that owns Tort. He ain't no slave, and neither am I.
Bluster is the tool of the sucker player.
You shut your mouth when we talk to you. Learn some respect.
You're the only one even letting him play this game. Without you, he's nothing.
When you get an order from Blackmore, you will follow it without question.
Now you're gonna play on my team. You may be tough, but I'm smart, and smart always wins.
Blackmore's got his hooks in this place, and now they're in both of you.
Why do you think Carmen left you? You weren't enough of a player for her.
And if you don't do what Blackmore says, your precious little boys may not make it to junior high.
Fuck all y'all! Ain't no way in the world!
Game's over. Finish these losers.
Son of a bitch!
This is bad, my man. Sounds like a riot. World, I can feel that.
Fucking animals! Support needed in cell blockade.
Where they got their body from? Still need some kind of inside job.
They firing on us. No joke, those is live rounds.
Look what we have here. You and Blackmore acting like you own Eastern. You probably caused this. Riots are chaos. Casualties are expected.
Not my man Tort. You want Blackmore.
Yeah! Who's on top and who's on bottom now, motherfucker?
I strap now. Gonna put this to good use.
Can I get a little help, brothers? Mercury's rising up in here.
Yo, sure, we get you guys out. Just stay clear, you know what's good for you. Stay true, y'all.
Hey, move with me, my man. Eastern sinking to the 7th level. We don't want to go down with it.
Who's eating shit now, CO?
How you like the other side, fuckers? Motherfuckers still standing. Don't know how.
He'll be out of blood soon.
Damn you!
Eastern sinking to the 7th level. We don't want to go down with it. Looks like end of the line. Real team. You're gonna have to deal with it. I'm out.
And when the time comes, everything we think we know will be proven wrong. And the suffering we all feel inside will show itself in the rape of the people.
How big can you get this motherfucker?
There is no escape.
This kind of shit warms my soul.
Once you start running away, you've already lost.
Good clean fun
I've
now,
got your
boys.
wife on
Keep
a
this spot
leash
jumping.
and your kid wrapped around my finger. Your life is already nothing. And when I pummel the life out of them,
Surprise. You were expecting someone else?
Blackmore's got a deal for you. He says you can be back in our crew.
All you gotta do is make your bones.
Shouldn't be hard for you. You know about killing. Whack this guard, and all will be forgiven.
Come on, T. You know better.
you know the guards should all die.
No.
Yes. Welcome back.
Look at that. Dick son of a cockstick.
He got me. Help.
I sliced her top to bottom so as to see her inner self.
Throw out your weapons. Forget this happened.
Throw out your weapons first. Then we'll forget you have.
Realize your bids only get longer while this keeps going on.
Just go on and write up a Tamara right now, CO. Then you come give it to me. I'll give you something.
Holy shit!
What went down in here? You still with me, Torque? My man. We in this together, baby. To the end. For always and forever. We gotta get together on this. I'll go through here and open up the way through.
The pawns off the board. Now only the real players are left in the game. Ready for checkmate? You're playing for real. Hold on. Coming. you.
Wake up, T. Come back to the present. I need you. We all need you. You made it, T. Through so much, all because you can never control your anger. You got off that island, but you can never really go home. Not to what we had before. Coming back to Baltimore won't solve your problems. It will only create new ones.
Coast Guard vessel, dock your craft. Debriefing is mandatory. Simple directions? That was not smart. We're debriefing everyone coming off Carnate. We need to know what happened. This way. We have a place you can get warm just up here. Situation. Doesn't matter, we just need to get him inside ASAP. This guy's the prime. Really? Him? Positive. Jordan's waiting for him. With me. 1, 2, 3, lift! He's coming too. Let him. Jordan will want him awake anyway. That'll be some first day. Shut it! No shit. You were on that company op in Laos? I can neither confirm nor deny that. Yeah, fuck that. That was one motherfucking hot damn shitty swamp from hell. Tango unit and Delta unit to observation. Move tackle building. They're waiting for you. Fuck the services, man. Carnate Island is FUBAR. This is going to take a while. As long as the money's green and the ammo's live. Hey, is that the prime target? That Jordan said he required special attention. Is no threat now. Support personnel needed in the holding bay, ASAP. You see those fat fucking bags with rats in them? Shape charge took them out. How many specimens your squad bring back? Specimens? Are we supposed to be bringing back specimens? Shit. Jordan's gonna shoot you. Echo unit, departure in 1 minute. welcoming committee will be here in just a minute. And the chatter. She wouldn't want us talking to him.
Welcome back to reality. I'm sorry about these restraints. I hope they're not too tight. You'll agree with your issues. It's for your own good as well as ours. And well, you do wear them with style. These malefactors are my life's work. And meeting someone as intimate with them as you, well, that's not something that happens to a girl every day.
Jesus, what's happening?
Speak to me. Which one of you Neanderthals dropped the ball?
I don't know. The lights just went out.
Who can tell me something that isn't painfully
Jordan,
obvious?
we need to extract you ASAP.
Seems prudent. Everybody out with me except you two. You staying with him. You outside the door. Do it. That's locked, right?
Affirmative.
Good. If he gets out, you will suffer. Count on it.
What the hell? Alert. Security breach. Alert. One of the specimens has become unsecured. Support staff to tanker facility. Scramble Romeo unit. Victor unit. Echo unit. Stand by for further instructions. All armed personnel to tackle building. Hostile last seen in tackle building.
When are the lights going to come back on? You should just sit tight. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't know what she thinks we're going to learn from all of this. There's so much new here.
Jacobson was telling me the tissue samples he collects degenerate before he can even get them under the scope.
Is he going with the live samples plan?
We don't have any better ideas. And Jordan's riding with the results now. But sedation doesn't seem to last more than a minute on these things. And it doesn't change the simple fact that we just have no idea what would...
Oh crap, what's that? We're unarmed! Shit! Run for it!
There's something loose in here!
What was I thinking?
Anybody, please!
What did we do? What did we do?
Security! Somebody help!
Fools must die.
Anybody, please! There's something loose in here!
Was it an explosion? What's the plan? We just gotta get over there. Move, move, move! That's the guy who beat the shit out of those lab boys. Motherfucker, drop him. Fuck him, we gotta move.
What was that?
Is it another one?
It's too late to be an aftershock.
You lot, out! The creature's broke free, didn't he? I knew this would happen. No one knows.
I don't like the sounds of this.
Directed from doing this to secure the sewer entrance. Let's move.
Not my type, but you'll have to do.
you something really important at the apartment. To get there, you'll need to go underground.
Pretty.
No, don't!
So pretty.
Oh, please, no!
So pretty.
Stop touching me!
Tastes good.
Oh, please, no!
Is good.
Here, my hunters. Nothing gets between me and the hounds. Slaves may outrun me temporarily, but my dogs keep nipping at their feet, and eventually they all get tired.
Nothing makes sense, T. I need you to explain it to me. No, don't!
So pretty.
I won't let you!
Abomination. Desolation. My time is at hand. He that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. Your blood be upon your own heads!
You can now rise up on the backs of the dead.
Ow!
came close to seeing inside you, too. Pretty wifey. But now she'll just have to be my one and only.
Something's not right.
How long we been living down here, huh? How long?
Please, no!
What's the matter? I tell you, it ain't safe no more. I'm telling you, I saw something.
You see something every time you get the DT.
I ain't shitting you. I serious.
Uh-huh. Don't wake me up no more, boy. Get off my leg. What the fuck are you...
Oh, Carl. Carl! I told you there was trouble. What was that? No! You get off me!
It's hard to go back, T, I know, but you have to get to your apartment. I need to talk to you now, T. You're almost there.
See him?
Not down here. It's clear.
What about you?
Can't see a trace of him. Area's clean.
Unbelievable incompetence. Now, if I were a mentally unbalanced, homicidal prison escapee, where would I go? Mount up. We're done here.
Do you remember this place? It's your neighborhood. You're getting close, T. Don't stop now.
Yes, I like it.
T, I'm up here! Time's wasting and things can only get worse. This is it. In here. God, this is where it all... I always wanted something better for the boys, but you did your best with what you had. I know that. Come on, I need to show you something. The bedroom, T. Don't you remember where it is?
But I don't
Dad, can we just stay up a little bit longer?
T, T, this won't go away until you face it. Right over here, in your room.
Come on, Malcolm. Give it back.
Come into the bedroom, T. Good, T. This is the place. It's in your closet. Open it up and see what you find. Do you remember it all, T? How we got here? You need to remember. Is it coming back, T? All of it? Maybe you're ready. I found this. This you need to see. Only one person I know could have written this. Blackmore. His men call him the Colonel because they follow his orders. But you wouldn't. And he got back at you through our son, T. Our son! Did you ever really understand what it means to be a father? You weren't a good father. Not in jail.
I never threw any of it out. Some of my girlfriends now, they get mad at their boyfriend or husband or whoever. They throw away everything that reminds them of him. Burn it up, tear it to pieces, whatever. As mad as I got at T, I never threw out any of the things that made me remember him. Part of me wanted to forget he ever happened. But another part of me wouldn't let go of the hope that it would all work out. Corey and Malcolm mean everything to me. And it's because of them I get so mad at T. I just want what's best for them, and sometimes I don't know if their father realizes how important he is to their happiness. But T's been doing a good job with them since I moved to Manhattan. Now I miss them more than I ever imagined. And I know I have to be with them again. And if that means taking T back, well, stranger things have happened.
Having worked long and hard on my scrapbook history of Carnate Island, I wanted something a bit less depressing to take on next. I thought our state's largest city might be an interesting subject and spend a large portion of my time off the island delving into the history of Baltimore. I cherished my time away from Carnate, but I soon found that Charm City had its own share of dark events from the past. And now I wonder, is it me? Do I seek out these horrible tragedies when I investigate the history of a place? Has Carnate changed me to be fixated on death and horrible suffering? Or is the evil everywhere, if you look hard enough? Baltimore Harbor. Baltimore owes its existence to its geography. It was a major port for the clipper ships of the 18th century, and to this day is a major shipping center on the eastern seaboard. The shipping industry certainly has its seedy side, with criminals and corruptions infesting it in the past and still today. With numerous underused and abandoned facilities, if you ask a resident of Baltimore what exactly the city's docks are used for, likely they would not be able to tell you.
This binder contains a quick overview of the different malefactors that Foundation scientists and containment personnel have observed on the streets of Baltimore during our initial sweep. This does not represent the extent of our current knowledge, but provides a succinct overview for those who wish to become acquainted with our subject matter. One of our most interesting finds during the Carnate Island containment operation was a journal written by a fairly intelligent escaping inmate by the name of Clem. He had composed and illustrated a bestiary of all the malefactors he had seen and had named them in an amusing style. Impressed by his work, we've decided to continue his naming convention herein.
Mommy, do I have to take a bath? No!
I'm gonna get away from here. Somehow. You took her away? Now I'm taking us away.
Disturbing news, Torque. It's time for your history lesson. Over here! I cannot break the news if you are so distant. What did you do to Corey that made him so, shall we say, homicidal? Much as I want my patients to take responsibility for their actions, in this case it appears there was an external factor, and you don't even realize it, do you?
That fool tried to play me? Think he's too good for my game? His boy Corey is our ace in the hole. Already hates his dad. We just need to give him a little push. He'll school his old man at his own game.
A fiend of many names. Certainly his moniker, the Colonel, is evocative, but personally, I prefer the name he more commonly uses, Blackmore. More black than what, might I ask? More black than even you? So it would seem.
What happened?
Hold it right there! Oh, Jesus, what did he do to her? Ugh, I'm gonna be sick. You're gonna get the needle for this one, you sick son of a bitch!
Can jump out of nowhere. It land on your head, that's it.
Strength comes to those who grab for it.
Take it all. Whatever you want. Your brother won't let us in, so it looks like your luck done come up short.
Hey, you hear that? We gonna kill your brother!
Hurry, T.
Fuck, man! This ain't none of your business!
May the Lord God guide you! Allah destroy them! Watch out!
Survival of the fittest.
You as bad as those creatures! Help!
My favorite patient. I regret to inform you that your psychosis is profoundly severe. Blackmore is a uniquely dire problem, and to handle him, you will need a uniquely dire solution. And where better to present it than on the majesty of the stage? Come to the Grand Theater, and I'll show you a thing or two about acting the part.
Help! Stay away!
Jesus Christ, no! What are you fucking doing? Nowhere is safe.
Put down the devils! Wait, Torque? You recognize your old neighbor? It's Hajira. Salam alaikum, my brother. I read about your trial. Sounded like another case of the white man interfering with our lives. Whatever happened, that was business between you and your wife. I will not judge you for that. You only need fear the judgment of Allah.
Now that you have what you came for, listen to me. My brothers and I had a pact. When the city burned, we agreed to meet at a certain shelter. These are good men sworn to Allah, but we can use your help. Are you with us? Come, my brother. We must get into that yard to reach the shelter. You must find the way, my brother.
is jammed and the shelter is just across that bridge. We're so close, yet we are still lost in the darkness.
Get those damn things away from me!
Be careful, my brother. More darkness come through that wall. Know me. Praise be to Allah. He has shown us the way. We can reach the shelter by traveling through the canal.
Aren't you coming to the theater tonight, Talk? Don't delay now. I wouldn't want you to miss the start of the feature attraction. Oh, that's right, my mistake. You are the feature attraction. Don't keep your loyal audience waiting.
Did you hear that? It sounded like something feeding. Talk, don't you? Are you with me, my brother? The time is now, my brother. This brings back troubled memories. Whenever we ran out of money, my mother told us a story. Are you with me, my brother? Now, what we need to do cannot wait.
God, I'm so hungry. The Reverend will get us something.
I think I saw a gorger yesterday.
All I can think about is food.
Hey, Reverend, where'd you get this from?
The Lord works in mysterious ways. Oh my God, it's people,
Reverend, we trusted you!
We had to be something, my friends, or we'd
We're
all
all
die.
gonna burn in hell for this!
That creature! It's a gorger! Here? Could my brothers not have made it? I must wait for my brothers. I know you have someone you yourself are looking for, Brother Talk. You go, find that person. Bring about the resolution you need by any means necessary.
You're strong. You showed him.
Your self-determination is most impressive. Perhaps Blackmore does grasp the real you better than I. Better than even you. Meet me at the Grand Theater, and we shall see if I can help you get back what you once had. You will need it.
shortcuts. I tried to tell you there was no easy way. I hope you listened a little.
motherfuckers in there.
No way we leaving this booth to that
Then
thing
we let
dead.
you in here. You be safe with us.
Shit, watch out! It's coming down!
Oh shit! Yo, over here! Got something for you. Yo, man, take this. Hope it helps you.
Sorry, man. You a little too crazy to get up in here with us.
Can't take no chances, man. Don't want you attracting no more of those things.
You are sadly mistaken if you think you are safe in here. Your kind cannot hide from the law, from the righteous.
Help me! Oh, fuck, help me!
If you do not come willingly, you will find your death can come quickly. Come now.
Help me! Oh,
Don't
fuck,
you want
help
to
me!
turn to your My quarry always thought they could evade me, but they could not hide forever. Persistence always prevails in the end, particularly for those with honorable causes.
says it's all in your head. You need help! Hey, Dad! Somebody's waiting to see you in here. Doctor says it's all in your head.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be starting our feature in just a moment. Until then, however, I shall grace you with a touch of my unique thespian talents. With the tempest raging about us once again, what better way to soothe the savage beasts? Oh, I have passed a miserable night. So full of ugly sights, of ghastly dreams, that as I am a Christian faithful man, I would not spend another such a night, though 'twere to buy a world of happy days.
Keep it going.
Go with me, like good angels, to my end. And as the long divorce of steel falls on me, make of your prayers one sweet sacrifice, and lift my soul to heaven.
Keep it going.
Excellent wretch! Petition, catch my soul! That I do love thee, and when I love thee not, chaos is come again. Thou art a soul in bliss, but I am bound upon a wheel of fire that mine own tears do scold like molten lead.
Yeah, that's right. Keep it going. Get the stuff. Cook it. Pull it out and shoot it up. Yeah, that's right. Again and again.
Wash away the losers.
Newsflash, Dateline Baltimore. Mayhem in the city as history's worst atrocities walk the streets, and law enforcement is powerless to contain the threat. And it would appear our dashing hero Talk is right back where he started. Sad, isn't it? The creatures, the carnage, your family, the doubts about your past, they're all back. Seems like a most pathetic retread of a recent box office favorite, doesn't it? Children may be box office poison, but who can dispute how effectively they bring a tear to the eye? Witness your son, Corey.
Did you learn, Dad? Did I show you anything? Nah? Well, I learned everything from you. You showed me how, you taught me how to fix a problem, and I fix you the same way. You proud of me now, Dad?
Dear, dear, dear. Corey could be looking at a lifetime of alienist treatment were it not for the fact that he's so very dead. That suits me fine. A poke into his gray matter may help me understand young Corey and the mess he became. But what could you have done that pushed him that far?
Your boy knew how to play the game, and he showed you how it's done. Now, come on. Let's see how well you do. I've got some friends that can get this thing started right. Come on, what's wrong with you? Let him out to play. There's plenty more where that came from. There's hate in there. You know there is. That's it, yes. For a real challenge. It's good to see the inner you. Now you remember what it takes to go all the way. Welcome back. And I look forward to playing the game with you.
Oh dear. And so it all comes full circle, eh, Talk? Maybe it's for the best. I fear you'll need every tool at your disposal if you're to survive this mess. Use it wisely. You may find it does more to help you now than ever before. Moving us one step closer to a cure. And if that doesn't help, there's always aversion therapy, electroshock treatments, the lobotomy blade, and a newfound hobby of mine, invasive neurosurgery. But I must say, that can be much more enlightening if you're already dead.
I'll see you again soon enough. There's one final lesson you need to learn before you and Blackmore can even begin to sort out your issues. For that, you need to proceed to the Temple of Self-Medication, where all the addicts go to look for the answers. It's straight ahead. Now don't delay. There is much progress still to be made.
Yo, bro. What are you doing in here? Shit. You busting in on me, man? That's not cool.
Oh, this poor
Degenerate
man.
junkie.
He needs your help,
He did
T.
this to himself.
Shit. You look like... Oh, no way. Pops? Oh, what the fuck you doing here?
Wash away the losers.
Motherfuckers! Show yourselves!